Trump mocks Biden. DeSantis, Haley and Jimmy Carter in front of cheering crowd in Iowa. Fort Dodge, Iowa. Former President Donald Trump returned to Iowa on Saturday, continuing to tout his administration's international agenda and portraying himself as the state's inevitable winner despite caucus day less than 2 months away. "This is not a man who should be running this country," Trump said. He also said former President Jimmy Carter, whose wife of 77 years Rosalynn entered hospice care on Friday, is the happiest person anywhere in this country right now because his administration looks great compared to these clowns. Donald Trump says Jimmy Carter is smart compared to Joe Biden. Former President Donald Trump insulted his current GOP rivals and President Joe Biden during a rally in Fort Dodge, Iowa, on Saturday, November 18, 2023. The former president's most prominent rivals, both of whom have been campaigning in Iowa in recent days, could not escape his attacks. Trump continued to attack Florida Gov. Ron DeSantis on ethanol, mocking his struggle to gain momentum in the race. "It's coming down the tubes going whoosh," Trump said, pointing down. He did not mention Iowa Gov. Kim Reynolds, who recently endorsed DeSantis and was the target of Trump's ire for her ingratitude after taking credit for his election victory in the governor's race. More Kim Reynolds, who says Trump isn't getting Iowans' votes, is helping Ron DeSantis open new headquarters, but he touched on a similar sentiment about 2 of Iowa's senators in Fort Dodge. "I've elected a lot of people here," Trump said, including Grassley, who had a problem, and Ernst, who had a really big problem. Grassley won his 8th Senate term in 2022 with 56 of the vote. Ernst won a second term in 2020 with 52 of the vote. 2024 elections with the last 3 major losses. Are efforts to oust Trump in 2024 over? The former president also briefly attacked former UN Ambassador Nikki Haley, calling her a birdbrain and saying she, like DeSantis, was disloyal for running against him. "I know him well. He's not cut out for this job," she said. Trump has suggested that if there is a large margin of victory in Iowa, his opponents will capitulate and the party can turn their attention and resources to the general election. "We need to send a great signal. Maybe these people can stop this by saying it's over," he said, "because we need to focus on crooked Joe Biden." Trump touts foreign agenda while smearing Biden as wars rage abroad in visits to Iowa since the Israel-Hamas war began in early October. Trump has increasingly focused on his past and future approach to international relations, calling Biden incompetent while recalling past meetings with world leaders. The situation was no different on Saturday. He called on his supporters to return him to the White House and give him a place again at the world table amid many conflicts abroad. "The next war is going to be a nuclear war. And it's going